Hey guys, it's your girl Toya T. I'm back. I know I've been away for a little bit, but it's been hectic. But anyway, I have some good news. Today is the Toya's Tips Day, and I wanted to address a couple things that have recently happened, with my life or in Lyft in general. So the first thing I want to address is the change in Lyft's system. So for the entire summer that I've been a Lyft driver, they were having a promotion where they were taking no fees out of their drivers' commission. So they would take no Lyft, you get 100% of your commission, and Lyft wouldn't take out any fees. And starting this Monday, not even last Monday, but this Monday, they started out taking fees. I think they take about 20% out of each fare that you gain or you get, and some people, especially on the Facebook group, especially if you're a driver, you're on the Facebook, you're on one of the Facebook groups. I'm in the Northeast Drivers Lounge, and also I think the Facebook group for new drivers, and especially the ones for the Northeast Lounge. There was a couple people making rumblings about the fees that Lyft is taking out of our commissions now, and I have a couple things to say about that. So I had noticed that they started taking out fees because all of a sudden I wasn't getting round numbers. It wasn't like $45, it was like $43.20, and then I realized that they were taking out fees from it. But I didn't feel any kind of way about it because of the fact that they have to eventually make money. I mean, I want the company to grow. I would love it to become a billion-dollar company just like Uber, and for it to be a professional company, they have to take out fees. I mean, for them to continue to give us free products for driving for them, so giving you the mustache, which I don't use, and the mini mustaches, which I'm waiting to get, and all the other things that they give us for free referral cards and all these things, they're gonna have to make some revenue. So it was about time that they started taking out fees, and people who were complaining the most, I think, were ones that don't drive as often. I saw some people who were putting up pictures of their daily summary and showing that they drove for like an hour and a half and only made like $10 or something and 20 cents. And it's like, what did you expect? I mean, if you only drive 1 hour, like if Lyft only took out 20% from that, you weren't getting much for that hour anyway. And they're saying that it takes away the fun from it. And I don't think it does at all. I absolutely still love driving for Lyft. And I get to meet a lot of interesting people, have lots of interesting conversations, especially since I drive a consistent time and in a consistent area every day, Monday through Friday. Sometimes I have a lot of repeats. This morning I had a repeat. I think I've driven this one girl to work who goes to work really early, like for 7. I think I've driven her at least 3 or 4 times, maybe 4 times. And we sit down and we talk about nails. As soon as she gets into my car, we sit there and talk about nail art. And we did the same thing this morning. Like, oh my gosh, girl, I haven't seen you in 2 weeks. I was waiting to see you. And we're sitting there talking about her, the new nail salon that she's going to, and the stuff that's going on her nails, the stuff that's going on my nails. And it's great. I have this great conversation with, a stranger that I probably never would have had a conversation with. So it's still absolutely fun. And I think the fees, the fee system also has a different thing too. So you can get some of those fees back the more you drive. So if you drive 15 hours, you get a 5% bonus at the end of the week. If you drive 30 hours, you'll get 10%. All up to 50 hours, you'll get 100% of or 20% of the commission back, which is pretty much, giving you a good chunk of your fees back. You can work to get your fees back. So if you're doing it full time, it doesn't really affect you. If you're doing it part time, I would just suggest that maybe you switch up some of your driving habits and try to drive for longer periods of time. I never drive just for an hour. It's only if maybe I'm giving a friend a lift and trying to show them how Lyft is. That's the only time I think I've ever put in just 1 hour. Or if I was free for an hour and couldn't figure out what to do in the city, I would turn, my Lyft on and try to drive for that. But usually I end up doing a 4-hour chunk. The 6 to 10 o'clock works really well for me. I tried to do 6 to 11 this week, and it turns out that by 10 o'clock, I'm either burnt out or there's really not that many pings or requests that I'm getting. Plus, there's a lot more people on the road at that time. I noticed that when I drive in the early morning, there's only about a few drivers on the road, so I'm more likely to get Lyft requests, especially depending on how the weather is. And I think as it gets colder in Boston, I'm going to get a lot of Lyft requests in the morning. So I'm absolutely fine with where I drive, how I drive, and I'm trying to build a better network in the area that I live in, because I live south of Boston, and I've been trying to, giving out cards so that I can start getting things more in my area, because I think the people who live here don't always necessarily have cars. There are some people who live in my town that do rely on the commuter train to get into the city, or one of the commuter buses on the weekends, because our train doesn't work on the weekends. So I'm hoping to start picking them up. And also when I start teaching, I'm a teacher, I'm going to start handing out some of the Lyft cards around the student center and see if I can start getting well, at least bonuses, not rides from some of my students, but bonuses from students using my card that are in the area or becoming Lyft drivers. It'd be awesome. So that's my take on the Lyft fee thing. I don't have a problem with it. It hasn't really affected me. It's just like taking out taxes. I mean, they're gonna have to take out something. And for those who feel like it's not fun anymore and it's not worth your money, maybe you should stop driving for Lyft, or maybe you should switch over to Uber or Sidecar and see if you like their system better, because the complaints I'm hearing, it seems like you're thinking that it's better on the other side, or trying to compare it to something else. And I really would encourage you, if you feel that way, go try out the other companies and see if that works better for you, instead of complaining to other Lyft drivers. Please don't come at me and hate me. That's just my opinion. Everyone's different, but I don't have a problem with it. Second thing is, today I got invited to be a mentor driver, and I'm so excited. I've been waiting for them to invite me to be one. I've only been driving since June, and to think that by August, end of August, that I would be invited to be a mentor driver is awesome. It means more money. It means I actually get to interact with more drivers, because I'll be bringing in new drivers and training them on how Lyft is. And it's pretty much what I'm doing on my YouTube videos, except I'll actually be able to talk to them in person and give them encouragement and support for all the people that I bring in as mentees or train as mentees. So I'm super excited. Thank you so much, Lyft, for recognizing my hard work, even with the ups and downs and all this other stuff. I'm really excited. I was waiting for them to invite me. Plus, it's more money, thank God, because I'm trying to pay off. I think I've said it several times that my best friend got married, and that was the first wedding I'd ever really been in as an adult, and woo, it took a chunk out of my bank account. So I've been doing Lyft as a side job to kind of pay for some of these extra costs. So I'm so excited that I'll now be getting $35 per person that I train on top of my my driving commission. So thank you again, Lyft. I'm so excited. If anyone has any questions about being a Lyft driver, or about the new system, about the fees, please let me know. Comment below. I get back to people within 24 hours, unless I'm super busy, but I at least will get back to you within 48 or 72 hours. I will never be a week late on responding to you. So if you like my videos, please click the like button, share, subscribe, comment on it, share with your friends, share with other people who are interested in becoming Lyft drivers, or Lyft drivers in the Boston area, or maybe you're just interested in ride sharing in general. And I don't mind. I have no hate for the other companies. So if you want to talk about Uber or Sidecar, just ride sharing in general, let me know. If there's anything else you want me to address, please let me know on that. I think I'm going to make another video about safety, because I had one person that asked me a lot of questions. One of my viewers that's in Alabama asked me about safety, and we had a lengthy conversation through comments about safety issues or safety concerns. So anyway, I will see you guys later, and have a great weekend. All right, bye.